Hello beautiful XCT people. Welcome to another episode of XCT Weekly Insights. Today I would like to show you how to perform a reconstruction. If you want to know more about CT reconstructions, please go and find my XCT Mastery Monthly issue and you will find all the information there. Now let's go to the NIKON reconstruction software and I will show you how to perform a reconstruction. We have the software open here, so you click on File, Open, and then you go and locate the file. The file has been loaded. As you can see, this is an example of Icelandic basalt. You see all the voids and the rock. What we need to do is to go to center of rotation, and here is where we can choose two ways, like with one slice, one up and one down. So this is called dual center shift identification, or you can also select the single slice selection here. Where is it? Here. But let's go for the dual one, and as soon as I go and I select start, the software will start computing the center of rotation. It's very memory demanding and computationally demanding, so it takes a little bit to show the result. Here we go. Here we have the top slice, so it's actually currently calculating the upper slice. You need to imagine this virtually sliced at the top where the red line was, where this red line is, and then after that it will go to the bottom part. This is a top-down view. As you can see, it's already possible to identify the voids, and then this is the beautiful example of basaltic rock. And meanwhile here is doing the calculation. I will skip that for now because it's gonna take definitely a while, so we can stop that. Once we go to the setup, here is where we might want to check the beam hardening correction, so we can load all the preset one, but I usually go for the first three in these specific circumstances. And what we want to do is to draw a profile across and check if there is any capping effects. The capping effects is due to the polychromatic nature of the beam, so that different energies are attenuated differently in the sample. In this case, it is not very pronounced capping effect, but I think that definitely the number 2 of these equations will correct, will be the best correction basically. As you can see, what we want is this profile to be flat and non-capped. If we overdo it, it will go the opposite direction with the edges lower than the central part. And also visually, you can now see, I can show you in camera, it's gonna compute the third iteration now. Almost done, bear with me. So as you can see now, if I navigate from the none, 1 and 2, let's see what is the difference. So this is basically no beam hardening correction, but it's very bright at the edges, dark in the middle, and you have a capped profile. Then you go to number 2, that is perfect, where it's completely horizontal. And if I go to number 3, it starts to show the opposite trend with the lower edges. And here, let me go again from 2, that is the right one, to 3, is darker at the side. After that, we go to the volume. We identify the volume of interest. We can also check what would be the region of interest to be cropped, that is this blue rectangle or square. and after that we just click start, and that will be it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please drop comments, criticize, do whatever, follow me, and see you next time. Bye.